In today's video, I reviewed the legendary Kage no Mi. Now, in order to review effectively, I went through the 5 steps that will decide how good the fruit is. First up, ship farming. Okay, so for ship farming, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't think this is a really effective way. I basically just had to jump onto the ship, and then I ended up using Bat Tornado. I mean, it did do enough, it did do a good amount of damage, but it wasn't significant enough that I could easily one-shot like I could with Magu. I mean, it's not a terrible way of ship farming, you just have to be quick with it, I guess. But that's what makes it bad, because there's a lot of other fruits where you could simply just hit it once or twice, and then you easily kill the NPC, so honestly, I just give it a 5 out of 10. Okay, so moving on to PvP, honestly, I think this fruit definitely has to be one of the best PvP fruits in my personal opinion. This is coming from your average guy who uses Goro and Blackleg. Honestly, I think this fruit just has perfect combo extenders, but not the type of combo extenders that take no skill. I just feel it's one of the most perfectly balanced for PvP. Honestly, I also just really like the animation and sort of the mobility, the shadow move. I don't even know what it's called, or remember what it's called, but I just think it's perfect just for moving around really quickly. And on top of that, I think the ultimate is insane. Honestly, I think it might be a little bit overpowered, because that's almost having a second NPC just to help you if you're fighting. But yeah, overall, I would have to say that this is a great PvP fruit, and if I had to rate it, I'd probably give it a 10 out of 10. Okay, so moving on to dungeons. This is also a very great, and I think it's kind of underrated in dungeons. I feel everyone just thinks that it was mid in a sense, but this is I think this could be easily top 3 best dungeon fruits. Now the moves are just pretty plain and simple. The Bat Tornado has great range, especially when you're getting hit by a barrage of NPCs. The ultimate is just really great because it's having a second NPC that just almost like your friend, that just helps you in dungeons. You can AFK farm to an extent, and then all the other moves are just perfect for it, I would say. So overall, I would have to give this a 9 out of 10. Okay, moving on to Kraken / sea beast farming. If I have to generally be honest, this is probably one of the worst fruits that I've ever tried to Kraken farm with. If I'm being honest, I don't think I've ever tried to Kraken farm with any bad fruits like Suna or anything like that. But it's not, the problem is that this fruit specifically just doesn't do enough damage. I mean, it's good, I guess, for hitting it, it's fine. And for some reason, the ultimate just randomly cancels, so I'm gonna have to give this a 3 out of 10. Lastly, we have boss / NPC farming. Now, I feel this was kind of similar to dungeons in a sense, where you could simply just gather all the NPCs and go to a high point. I mean, it's still a good way of farming. Honestly, the damage isn't that good, but if you just simply just stack it together, it should be pretty easy to kill all the NPCs, with Shadow Trap, you down Stratigraph, and then the Bat Tornado. And then after that, we have the Moria farming, or not, I mean boss farming specifically. Honestly, this fruit was not very great in a sense. Thus again, just because it's not good with damage. And that's basically for every aspect that just requires a lot of damage, this probably wouldn't be very good for. I mean, like I said, the moves can still hit, but honestly, I generally just wouldn't recommend this for farming, unless it's NPC farming, so I'm gonna have to give this a 6 out of 10. Anyways, that's it for the video, guys. If you think this video was kind of informative, please drop a like and a sub, and I'll see you guys in another video.